In Beijing, half a year's wages will only get you 1 measly square foot. Of the 6 cities with the world's highest home prices to annual income ratio, 4 are in China. Here are the top 5 reasons for China's high housing prices. Can you get married without a college degree? Sometimes, yes. Can you marry a beautiful woman without being attractive? Sometimes, yes. Or without your own home? Most likely, no. Buying a house first is prerequisite for bachelors who wish to get married in China. Remember, the man needs the approval of his soon-to-be mother-in-law if he wishes to get married. But without a house, the answer is almost always no. Number 4, urbanization is driving up demand for property, especially in Tier 3 and Tier 4 cities. Urbanization has taken flight since 1995, and in the 13th Five-Year Plan approved in March 2016, the government aims to increase the urbanization rate to 60% in 2020. Migrants are largely attracted to cities where wages are 3 times as high as in rural areas, and migrants are allowed to buy real estate after 3 years of residence. Number 3, approximately 50 million homes in China are vacant. Some were bought for speculative reasons. With inflation and devaluation of China's currency, the RMB, buying real estate is considered by the rich as one of the most secure investments. Since real estate prices increase rapidly, these investors use it as a financial tool. Aside from China, Chinese investors are on a spending spree in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the US. Number 2, I've been told by some Americans that if President Trump put money his father gave him in the US stock market, he would have made more money than as a businessman. That means the US stock market is performing well. On the contrary, the Chinese stock or A-shares market dropped significantly from 5,178 to 2,850 points in 2015, with a Chinese investor, including me, losing an average of more than 50,000 yuan. Over 70% of Chinese investors in the stock market have been hit really hard. As anxiety over the Chinese stock market grows, money continues to flow into the housing market. And the number 1 reason is escalating land prices. In 2016, land prices in Beijing and Shanghai went for around 100,000 yuan a square meter. The more expensive the land is, the higher home prices become. That's why home prices soar way past the purchasing capacity of most Chinese. So there you have it, the top 5 reasons for China's high housing prices. I now understand why Belle fell in love with the Beast. Because the Beast has a giant castle. If you like this list, leave a comment below and see you next time.